And we're back, guys. Sorry about that. So after that death, we resurrected at a graveyard just because I don't think we're going to be able to do that content on our own with Arugal. So what I'm going to do is I need to go to Dalaran anyway. So I'm just going to head to Dalaran because I believe I've got a quest to hand in Dalaran, as well. Well, it told me I did. Yeah, the Magical Kingdom of Dalaran. I need to hand the quest in. And also, I'm going to see if there's an auctioneer. I believe there's a mechanised auctioneer, but we'll see. Um, yeah, so what we're trying to do is we've got to wait for the res sickness anyway, but because that does reduce our attributes by 75% and all damage caused by 75% worth no one points to the enemy. Because resing at a graveyard is it's not the best. It's not something I wanted to do, but it was a case of if I resurrect in front of Arugal, I'm going to die. So I just thought we'd have a scenic trip to Dalaran as part of this. In the meantime, just going to talk through a few things on here. So, those of you that watch regularly, there will be a stream later on as well. So this will be the last part of this stream, probably given the time, because we've been up for a little while now. So all I'm doing while we're waiting here is I'm preparing stuff for video upload to YouTube. It's a lot easier to manage the videos that way, I find. Oh, Thrim the Hope, and it went straight through his legs. That was strange. No, I'm just learning a few different things, learning curves about video management, etc. I think we're approaching Dalaran. Sound like a pilot. Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching Dalaran. If you'd like to strap in your seatbelts and put any tables back in the chair in front. God knows. One thing I've seen from looking at the photograph I posted on my socials to advertise the stream of myself with my headset on, I have realised that I definitely need to dye my hair this evening. That's the thing.
For the Horde. King's honor, friend.
I'm not going to Sholazar Basin. I don't like Sholazar Basin. I don't have fun there at all. I find Sholazar Basin infuriating to quest in, and I can't really explain why, other than I just don't like it.
You need something?
Once you use teleport Violet Stone Crystal until...
Farewell.
Okay. So, teleport, basically. Okay. That does feel utterly pointless, but I suppose she needed a guinea pig?
Well met. Be careful. Light be with you.
Having some software issues, I believe, but,
King's honor, friend.
yeah, I can't hand this quest and I'll just reload my instance.
Need help?
There we go. Just a bit of lag. Never played this game, heard about it. Seven Ravens. World of Warcraft, it's it's one of those games where you either really like it or you really don't. It's an acquired taste, I would say, because it's the MMORPG, so there is some grinding that's required. So you do require to. So a lot of it is about gear and about what's best. So I'm gonna get disconnected here. I can feel it. Yeah, so disconnected from server. That's fine. It's probably just my location. We've been having some internet issues over the last few days here. So I'm just going to reboot my game. 2 minutes. The stream's still up, so my broadband's still working. I can see that from here. So World of Warcraft, I've played this for a long time. Probably too long if you ask most people. But then I'm asking most people's opinion of me, and one thing people come to learn about me is that I'm not too interested in other people's opinions of me. So at the moment, okay, so my game's reset, so that's fine. So we have a few quests to do here, so I just need to find a profession trainer. I cannot remember for the life of me where that is. Legendary Leathers in the Mage's Commerce. Okay. And the Dark Ranger Varel, what does she want? So come closer. Ice Crown Citadel. So that's a quest for what we've got to do is that's a quest to go into a dungeon, which we'll be doing later anyway. That dungeon is on the itinerary. So at the moment we're doing the kind of the boring, I call it admin, but it's not, you know. Queuing for dungeon again. Because dungeon finder's fun. So this is Legendary Leathers, and there's the leatherworking and skinning trainers.
See you around.
This is what I needed. Look at all these recipes I haven't learned.
Farewell.
We'll be able to make so much new stuff.
See you later.
So, it's a quick glance. Oh yeah, there's plenty of stuff we can make now. It's a good opportunity for me to go to the Dalaran Bank as well, because I need to deposit some items in safekeeping. Because I'm fed up of having them cluttering up my bags, and I don't need them to. They're just here. So,
How may I help?
we will store all this gear we're going to sell at the auction house at a later point. So, we'll sell, what we'll do is we'll store it all away. This is because that's auctionable. We don't actually need it on our person. It has no importance to the questing whatsoever. So, craft some Borean leather. What are the frost scale shoulders like? Ah, okay. So I can create male armor now.
Can I assist you?
That's interesting. I didn't realise I could do that. This is something that's probably going to be worth selling on the auction house eventually, so... Just going to make one of each for now. And one Borean armor kit.
Good luck, friend.
We can store those away.
Till next we meet.
We have all our reagents here, so anything we can make, we can just go across and find it. Post. Okay, so worth checking with the leather worker again. This is a bit boring, this part, I appreciate. But we're waiting for a dungeon to pop. Oh, so declined, never mind. There was a dungeon pop and it's gone.
Hello.
Even more stuff we can learn.
Careful.
For the Alliance.
We can make Iceborne, we can make Nerubian, we can make Arctic, we can make... Oh, that's cool, we can make a few different things now.
You need something?
Hello.
The Oculus.
Be careful.
Okay, so the stream crashed and then rebooted by the looks of things. Just checking we're still live. Still live? Yeah, we are. That sucked. I didn't realise that had happened, but oh well. We're in the Oculus now.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
So we've got a Forsaken Death Knight who doesn't have shoes for some reason. We've got a Blood Elf Paladin, a Nightborn Death Knight. These guys are cool. I love the eye effects on Death Knights. I do have a Death Knight, but... and this is a Coltiran Druid, apparently, so this is...
I require a target.
They're not Coltiran, they're a Zandalari. Because Coltirans can't play Horde. Can you imagine if Coltirans could? That would be strange. Oh, I can skin these for more stuff. I need that. So I can take that item because as I took leatherworking as my profession, I know I'm lagging behind these guys, but if I took leatherworking as my profession, then I'm going to gather my reagents where I can. I don't know these people, so, and they're not missing my damage because we've all got heirlooms to boost our leveling, and at the moment, a lot of people are leveling characters while we're in quarantine, and that's because well, we got a massive leveling boost from Blizzard. Because we've got a 100% leveling boost called Winds of Wisdom right now, which is fantastic. It just means that people like myself who can't go to work right now because my office is closed and can't work from home as I don't have my laptop yet, it means that we can at least do something productive if World of Warcraft counts as being productive. Just checking my stream still running. Yeah, we're all good. We're having some internet and technical issues, but it sounds like due to the outbreak, there's a lot of strain on these broadband and phone companies.
Shall not go free. The word of Malagos.
I feel really bad because I'm actually not taking much part in this dungeon because I'm skinning and leatherworking. I'm just going to ignore that for a while and just, yeah, actually do my job and fight. Disengage. Get away from me. So, I've never played a ranged class before, so this is an entirely different angle for me to play the game. So, I'm enjoying that right now. What's happening here? How are people dying?
To run.
Nope. Yeah, the druid's dead. Why is everyone dying? Well, that was weird, but okay. I'd say it, but why they wanted to kick him so badly? Oh, he's been kicked. Healer wasn't healing, so
You need something?
I am Commander Varus
See you
Cloud
around.
Strider. My drakes control the skies and protect this conduit.
so what we're doing right now is
Oculus does not fall into
we are currently doing a dungeon run of the Oculus. I've not done this for a very long time.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I need to take a red drake, don't I? I can't even remember this dungeon. I just remember we have to fly on the back of dragons at some point. Well, the tanks decided we're going, so... But the druid's not even here yet.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target. I do not have a target. I need to target something
I appreciate that anyone who might be tuning in and out, things might seem a little slow at times, but I appreciate any viewership that we get on the stream. I started the stream because of the isolation, and people are going to be inside and they might need someone to hang out with while they play their games, or they just need some background noise. If my annoying voice suits you. The soothing sounds of an annoying Sheffield man.
I need to target something first.
And his yelling child that turns up sometimes. But either way, I'm really enjoying streaming, and on top of that I'm really enjoying leveling this hunter. It's not something I've done before. I leveled a hunter a little bit, but like never anything serious, and doing it on stream and YouTube just motivates me to be willing to try the class. Oh crap. Fine, oh, yeah, it's been so long. These dungeons bring back so many memories, because when I was cutting edge raiding and stuff, this was these were the heroics, these were the missions, these were what we were doing.
I require a target.
Which is amazing, because it's nice to revisit the content, to be honest, even though some of it's not aged well, some of it does feel clunky by comparison, especially with the introduction of phasing. However, this does feel fun, like, because this reminds me of when I Not in my not in your prime back in the good old days. Not necessarily. Just Wrath was my favourite era of Warcraft so far, anyway. But I am really enjoying the way things are at the moment. People don't like it for some reason, and I personally do. But maybe it's because I'm no longer a cutting-edge raid player, and I don't experience that side of the community and content. And sadly, that side of the content can be a bit. You can get a bit toxic. And people are quite toxic towards each other in the wrong circles. So places like where I go for my news on Warcraft, so Wowhead, MMO Champion, all that sort of stuff, you can find the communities can be a little toxic, and that could be an understatement, but I'm not saying all of it. It's great sometimes, but I find that there's a level of cynicism that comes with certain WoW communities in terms of it doesn't matter what Blizzard do, it's not right. Because it wasn't exactly what they anticipated Blizzard should do. They said, oh, Blizzard should release this. It's like, oh, we're not getting playable High Elves? Well, Blizzard don't care. Oh, we're getting Pandaren Death Knights? Oh, they're just throwing the lore out the window. No, they're not, because, you know, the lore behind Allied Race and Pandaren Death Knights is quite simple, actually. Bolvar, seeing the balance from life and death and what Sylvanas is doing, has decided to raise more Death Knights. And Bolvar, being the Lich King currently, until Shadowlands, would be able to do that. Like, who says he can't? Nobody. Like, resurrecting the dead is the key thing the Lich King can do. The thing is that I think a lot of people got salty about the whole Lich King situation when Arthur stopped being the Lich King. And there was the whole there must always be a Lich King shtick that was some people weren't happy about that. It personally didn't bother me too much. It made sense that given what the Scourge had become and how powerful it had become, that they would need somebody at the helm. Otherwise, that they could potentially go out of control. But, you know. What the hell's going on here? Release and just go back. I guess it's because the druid died? There he is. I remember this. The Oculus was such a hard place to navigate. Why is the healer not healing? There's obviously a lot of new healers because of the experience boost.
Too strong. Underestimated their fortitude.
Okay.
What do we have here?
I imagine this is where the group will probably try and vote kick me, but that's because...
Those without foresight or understanding. How can I make you see? Managos is saving the world from itself. Ah, you are hardly worth my time.
I don't like the Oculus very much, but it's still fun to go back to it. It would have helped if I'd have been resurrected by the healer who can actually, you know, cast resurrection spells.
Clearly my pets failed. Perhaps another demonstration is needed.
Well, you know. They can wait. We're going to try and vote kick me probably, but let's see. Follow these. Here we go. And we're back with them. And that's Urom, right?
Still you fight. Still you cling to
I
the
am out of
guiding
range.
principles. If you survive, you'll find me in the center ring.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
Poor blind fools! Necessary!
I must get closer.
Unstable energy, but worth the risk to destroy you! So much unstable energy, but worth the risk.
This group is a disaster. It's a travesty. But at least you get to see the bad side of LFD. So pugging is always going to have its negatives, and this is the negative. That you will get people who have no idea what they're doing. It's fine to not know, but then when you've got a healer who isn't healing anyone as far as I can see, I'm not sure whether the tank is the one making the mistakes or whether it's the healer, but I don't want to blame anyone really. Okay, so we're attacking without a healer.
Too far away.
Ah,
Just a small taste of the Spellweaver's power.
this is fun. This is a fun time. I'm probably tempted to leave this group in a minute because this group do not know what they're doing. I'm so tempted just to get out a Hunter Pet and get that to tank because at the moment the Hunter Pet can tank better than this.
Just a small taste of the Spellweaver's power. So much unstable energy, but worth the risk to destroy you!
I don't understand why you guys are so. I don't understand.
So Urom's about to go down.
Everything I've done has been for us.
Simpletons! You cannot comprehend the forces you have set in motion. The ley line conduit will not be disrupted. Your defeat shall be absolute. You brash interlopers!
Okay, so they've engaged without...
I will ground you.
We've got our own version of the boss fight going on here.
Such insolence, such arrogance must be punished. Back to the earth with you.
Right, so can we do this properly now? Because I'm getting real tired of this group not knowing what the hell they're doing. I'm usually very patient with new players, but I don't think these people are new. I just think they're dumb. You don't engage the boss till everyone's there, surely. I feel like I've done nothing this instance because people are just doing their own thing.
You brash interlopers are out of your element. I will ground. Foolish little creatures. You and your dragon allies have won this battle. We Nexus War.
That was terrible, but we did it in the end. It felt like I feel that a preferable level of treatment to that would have been just been punched in the face repeatedly. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like, seriously, just... One, two, three, four, and five. The reason I keep checking that is that I have,
Hey there. See you around.
in the past several times, just unequipped my heirlooms for nice gear. Which is not the point of this, obviously, so... Dalaran, I have running. Dalaran. Why am I singing? Because your boy's a little bit insane.
Light be with you.
This all needs everything else, yeah. So that's what I'm working out, because everything in my storage in there I need to auction off, but I need to do it. This is
Hello. Be careful.
I know I keep running back here, but the reason is that we keep leveling up our level working and we have more stuff we can learn.
Hey there.
What
See
can
you
I do
around.
for you?
Cool.
Have a good one.
We can make a variety of items, which is good. Rarest of valuables, such as salt and bread. That's the first one we'll fly to, because that's directly where we need to go, so... What we're going to do is we're going to end the stream here for now, and then we'll come back to it later. So thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Like and subscribe, follow me on Twitch, Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll be back later. Thanks for watching, guys.